Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our Old But Gold memo channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of optimism and pessimism, exploring how these mindsets shape our perceptions and experiences. Let's get started. To begin, let's define what we mean by optimism and pessimism. In simple terms, optimism is the tendency to see the positive side of things. Optimists believe that good things will happen and that the future holds promise. On the other hand, pessimism is the tendency to focus on the negative aspects. Pessimists are more likely to expect unfavorable outcomes and may see the future as bleak or challenging. Now, let's break this down further. Segment 1. The core beliefs of optimists and pessimists. At their core, optimists believe in the potential for positive outcomes. They tend to have a hopeful outlook on life and believe that their actions can lead to good results. Optimists often attribute success to their efforts and see setbacks as temporary and changeable. Pessimists, however, often have a more skeptical view of the world. They might believe that bad things are more likely to happen, and that when something goes wrong, it's due to factors beyond their control. For them, setbacks are often seen as permanent and pervasive. Let's dive deeper into how these core beliefs manifest in daily life. Segment 2. How optimism and pessimism affect daily life. Imagine waking up in the morning. An optimist might think, "Today is going to be a great day. I can handle whatever comes my way." This positive outlook can influence their actions throughout the day, making them more likely to engage with others, take risks, and persevere through challenges. Conversely, a pessimist might start their day thinking, "Something is bound to go wrong today." This mindset can lead to a more cautious or withdrawn approach to the day, potentially limiting their experiences and interactions. But how does this play out in more specific scenarios? Let's look at work and relationships. Segment 3. Optimism and pessimism in work and relationships. In the workplace, optimists tend to approach tasks with enthusiasm and confidence. They're more likely to persist in the face of difficulties, believing that their hard work will pay off. This can lead to higher job satisfaction and better performance over time. Pessimists, on the other hand, may approach tasks with caution or doubt. They might be quick to give up when faced with obstacles, assuming that success is unlikely. This can sometimes lead to lower job satisfaction and decreased performance. In relationships, optimists generally expect the best from people and situations. They're more likely to forgive and forget, and to work through conflicts constructively. Pessimists might be more guarded or critical, often anticipating problems or disappointments, which can strain relationships. Now, let's move on to the psychological and physical health impacts of these mindsets. Segment 4. The impact on health. Did you know that your mindset can affect your health? Numerous studies have shown that optimists tend to have better physical health, stronger immune systems, and longer lifespans. They're also less likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. This might be because optimism encourages healthier behaviors and better stress management. Pessimists, on the other hand, are more prone to stress-related health issues, such as heart disease and hypertension. Their tendency to focus on the negative can lead to chronic stress, which takes a toll on the body over time. However, it's important to note that both optimism and pessimism have their place. Let's talk about that next. Segment 5. The balance between optimism and pessimism. While being an optimist has many benefits, it's not always the best approach. Excessive optimism can lead to unrealistic expectations and risk-taking without adequate preparation. This is where a touch of pessimism can be helpful. Pessimists are often better at identifying potential risks and planning for worst-case scenarios, which can be crucial in decision-making processes. On the flip side, excessive pessimism can be paralyzing. It can prevent people from taking action or seizing opportunities. That's why a balanced approach known as realistic optimism is often ideal. This means having a generally positive outlook while also being aware of potential challenges and planning accordingly. Let's explore how you can cultivate a more balanced mindset. Segment 6, Cultivating a Balanced Mindset. If you find yourself leaning too much towards pessimism, there are ways to shift your mindset. Here are a few tips. Practice gratitude. Regularly reflecting on what you're thankful for can help shift your focus from the negative to the positive. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask yourself if there's evidence to support that thought. Often, our fears are based on assumptions rather than facts. Set realistic goals. Setting and achieving small, realistic goals can build confidence and reinforce a positive outlook. Surround yourself with positive people. Being around optimistic individuals can influence your own mindset. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Now, let's wrap things up with some key takeaways. Segment 7. Key takeaways. So, what have we learned today? Optimism and pessimism are two distinct ways of looking at the world. Optimists tend to see the glass as half full, focusing on the positive and believing in the potential for good outcomes. Pessimists, however, see the glass as half empty, focusing on potential problems and challenges. Each mindset has its pros and cons. Optimism is linked to better health, greater resilience, and more satisfying relationships. But too much optimism can lead to unrealistic expectations. Pessimism can help with risk management and realistic planning, but can also lead to stress and missed opportunities. Finding a balance or embracing realistic optimism is often the best approach. By acknowledging both the positive and negative aspects of situations, you can navigate life's challenges more effectively. Thank you for joining me on this journey through optimism and pessimism. If you found this episode helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. What are your thoughts on optimism and pessimism? Do you consider yourself more of an optimist or a pessimist? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay positive, stay curious, and take care.